Our topic for today is multiplication of signed fractions. What are signed fractions? There are two kinds of signed fractions. These are positive and negative fractions. Example of negative fractions are negative 1/2, negative 1/3, and negative 4/5. And positive fractions are positive 4/5, positive 2/7, and positive 3/9. There are several ways on how to write signed fractions. Halimbawa, ang positive fraction is positive 1/2. Or, if a fraction does not have a sign before it, it means it is a positive fraction. Samantala, ang negative fraction naman, whether it is a negative 1/2 or 1/-2, it always means it is a negative 1/2. Multiplication of like signs, the answer is always positive. So whether it is a positive multiplied by a positive, the answer is positive. Or a negative times a negative is positive. When you multiply fractions with different signs, for example, a negative fraction times a positive fraction, the answer is negative. Now, the rules in multiplication of fractions determine whether your answer is positive or negative. That is, applying your multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators. Simplify if it is possible. Okay, let's take the examples in the multiplication of signed fractions. Let's take example number 1. Negative 1/4 times 2/5. So rule number 1 says you determine whether your answer is positive or negative. We said a while ago that the multiplication of fraction with a negative and a positive sign is negative. And then proceed with the multiplication of the numerators and denominators. Or 1 times 2 is 2, over 4 times 5 is 20. 2/20 is not yet the simplest form. Both numbers are divisible by 2. So we divide the fraction by 2. This will be, it's negative. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 20 divided by 2 is 10. So negative 1/4 times 2/5 is equal to negative 1/10. Let's take example number 2. Negative 3/4 times negative 3/5. This one is a negative times negative. Our rule says negative times negative is positive. A while ago, we said that a positive fraction without the positive sign before it is also a positive sign. So this one, negative times negative is positive, so there is no need to write the positive sign here. So this one now is 3 times 3 is 9, and 4 times 5 is 20. Can we still reduce this? Okay, let's see. The factors of 9 is 3 times 3, and factors of 20 is 5 times 4. There is no common factor, so therefore, this is already the simplest form of fraction. Negative 3/4 times negative 3/5 is equal to positive 9/20, or just plainly 9/20. Okay, let's take another example. The first thing we need to do is to convert these mixed fractions into improper fractions. How do we do that? We multiply the denominator and the whole number plus the numerator. So in this case, this is negative. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. And then over 3 times negative 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12 over 5. And then, we proceed with the multiplication. Again, a negative times negative is positive. So, no need to write the positive here. 4 times 12 is 48. 3 times 5 is 15. So, we simplify this by dividing 48 divided by 15. 48 divided by 15 is 3. So 3 times 15 is 45, and then we subtract. Okay? 48 minus 45 is 3. So 48 divided by 15 is 3 and 3 over 15. 3 and 3 over 15. Your numerator and denominator are both divisible by 3. Therefore, we divide both numerator and denominator by 3. This will be equal to 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 15 divided by 3 is 5. Negative 1 and 1/3 times negative 2 and 2/5 is equal to, or 3 and 1 over 5. That is your final answer. So get your pencil and your paper and let's solve this one. Okay, solve. Negative 1 over 6 times 3 over 10 and 1 and negative 4 over 5 times 2 and 1 over 3. Okay, go. So for number 1, did you get the same answer? Negative 1 over 6 times 3 over 10 is equal to negative 1 over 20. Now let's solve number 2 and let us see if you get it correctly. So let us convert this into an improper fraction. So this is negative. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 4 is 9 over 5 times 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1 is 7 over 3. Okay, let's multiply. So 9 times 7 is 63 and 5 times 3 is 15. So how many 15s are there in 63? So 15 times 1 is 15. 15 times 2 is 30. 15 times 3 is 45. 15 times 4 is 60. Therefore, there are 4 15s in 63. So 63 divided by 15 is 4. 4 times 15 is 60. 63 minus 60 is 3. So negative 63 over 15 is equal to negative 4 and 3 over 15. 4 and 3 over 15. Take note that 3 and 15 are divisible by 3. So we divide both numerator and denominator by 3. So simplifying, this will be negative 4. 3 divided by 3 is 1. And 15 divided by 3 is 5. Therefore, 1 and negative 4 over 5 times 2 and 1 over 3 equal to negative 4 and 1/5. So that is your answer. So that is our topic for today, the multiplication of signed fractions. For those of you who have not yet been subscribed into this channel, please click the subscription button below so that next time you will be with us again. Till then, thank you for watching.